पततो देतो आदेहो नास्य चिंता महात्मनः स्वभाव भूमि विश्रांति विस्मृताशेष संसृते स्वभाव भूमि विश्रांति विस्मृताशेष संसृते महात्मनः देहः पततु वा उदेतु पततु वा उदेतु अस्य चिंता न अस्य चिंता न. In the case of this Mahatma, the great person who is the Jnana Nishtha Jivan Mukta, who is he? The one who is like this. Swabhava bhumi vishranti vismrutashesha samsrute. The one for whom ashesha samsruti is vismruta. Samsruti is samsara. So, ashesha samsrutehi, ashesha samsarasya vismruta. That means entire samsara is totally forgotten. How is it forgotten? Why? Because of this reason. What is that? Swabhava bhumi vishranti. Swabhava bhumau vishrantya vismrutashesha samsrutehi. The person who has totally forgotten the samsara because of vishranti, repose, abidance, absorption, where in Swabhava Bhumi. What is Swabhava Bhumi? Nija Swarupa, one's own true nature. So his Vishranti is where? In Swarupa. Our Vishranti is where? Where? It differs. It differs from individual to individual. So Swabhava Bhumi Vishranti. Again there he need not take Vishranti at all. You know why? Shanta Swarupa himself, so Swabhava Bhumi Vishranti means one whose mind is so totally absorbed in the Swarupa, as a result of which one who has totally forgotten the samsara. If you ask him samsara, he will say, which samsara are you talking? He will say. Even he will not talk also, which samsara. Samsrutehi, he says, Mahatmanaha, and therefore one who is Mahatma. For him, in his case, Dehaha patatu. Patatu means mriyatam. Let the body fall means let the body die. Va or udetu. Not rising here. Udetu means jivatu. Let the body continue to live. Jivatu means let the body continue to live, or let it fall means let it die. Asya means asya jnana nishtasya jivan muktasya chintana. He has no concern at all whatsoever. So not that he is eager that the body should fall, he should die, nor is he eager that it should continue. He is indifferent towards both. Why? Entire samsara is forgotten. He is totally absorbed in the Swarupa. Akinchana kamacharo nirdvandvaschinna samshayaha. Asakta sarva bhaveshu kevalo ramate buddhaha. Kevalaha buddhaha ramate and idrishaha akinchanaha kamacharaha nirdvandvaha chinna samshayaha sarvabhaveshu asaktaha. Sarvabhaveshu asaktaha. This buddha, jivan mukta, who is that? Kevalaha. Kevalaha. What is kevala? Here it means nirvikaraha, the one who is free from all vikaras. What are vikaras? Shadvikaras. Other thing? Shadvikaras give rise to which vikaras? Antakarti vikaras. What vikaras give finally? Sorrow. Vikara is sorrow. So therefore one is free from sorrow. Nirvikaraha. So kevalaha. Kevalaha. What is? Swarupasthaha. Only Swarupa, Advaya Swarupa only is there, which is his totally absorbed in. So that person, Ramate. So Ramate, he rejoices. Means he is all the time happy without anything else, without the prapancha. What type of Buddha is? What type of Jivan Mukta? The one who is akinchanaha. Kinchanaha. So one who has no parigraha at all, no possession whatsoever. He doesn't know where he is going to get the next meal. Nothing, no possession at all. So akinchanaha. So that one who is, that is nasti kinchit parigrihitam yasya. No possession, no holding, the one who has God, nothing is with him. Kamacharaha. Kamacharaha. Kamacharo, that is Kamacharaha. Literally Kamacharaha means one who is licentious. One who does whatever that was. But here is not the person. Because Jivan Mukta cannot be licentious person. Who can be licentious person? Adnani true, but whom do we call as licentious person? One who does certain things which are not supposed to be done, and which in long run can bring harm to the very same individual, leave aside for others. So all don'ts, the shastras, one who is not governed by any laws of life at all, such a person, one who is ruled unto oneself, such a person is called a licentious person. Can the Jivan Mukta be so licentious? He has nothing to get from the world. Where is the question of becoming licensed? What does it mean that Kamacharaha means? He is not a slave of Vidhi and Nishedha. Do's and don'ts of the Shastra cannot make him a slave. He is above Vidhi and Nishedha of the Shastra. For whom are these meant Vidhi Nishedha? Why Shastras do Vidhi Nishedha? Do this, don't do this. And why do they unnecessarily interfere in our affairs? They not. How nice it has been if Shastras have to allow us to behave as we like. What for Shastras do's and don'ts? for our own good, for our good. But if we take to the don'ts which may give immediate pleasure and some kick, only get kicked finally. So therefore, our interests are safeguarded. Again, do this so that though may be painful, now in the long run it is going to help you. It is going to help you to discover the higher. So in our own interest, they are told, though immediately we may not be able to understand the logic behind them. So therefore say, now here is a person who would have nothing to gain, who has nothing to lose. Therefore, there being that is dharma, artha, kama, moksha being not there for him, he has no do's and don'ts. Therefore, he is satchandachari in the sense vidhi nishedadi akinkara. Kinkara, you know what's kinkara? A servant is called kinkara. Do you know why? Kim na karoti ti kinkara. What all he doesn't do? Anything is it. Anything you tell Haji, not nowadays servant. Nowadays servant, that's not different. So anything one says, Haji, then one is a servant. So he is not a servant in the sense he is not a slave. He is not bound by do's and don'ts. Kamacharaha. Nirdvandvaha. The one is free from dvandas or sukha, dukkha, raga, dvesha, mana, apamana. All these dvandavas are not there in whom, free from these. Chinna samshayaha. No samshaya, no doubts about the Dvaita Rupa Jarat. What is reality? He has no doubt. What is his Swarupa? No doubt. What is the Swarupa Ishvara? He has no doubt. Chinna samshayaha. Sarva bhaveshu asaktaha. So one who is sakta, has no, that is hankering, no interest in all the bhavas, sarva bhaveshu, sarva vishayeshu, in all the sense objects, there is nothing to get from anything whatsoever, is totally disinterested in all the sense objects. So such a buddha, jivan muktaha, ramate, really rejoices. That is, ananda is really belongs to the, ananda is something which really belongs to him. Nirmama shobhate dhira samaloshtasma kanchanaha. Subhinna hridaya granthir vinirbhuta rajastaha. Add yataha. Yataha, then nirmamaha, further add ataha. Samaloshtasma kanchanaha, dhiraha, samaloshtasma kanchanaha, continuing, subhinna hridaya granthihi, vinirdhuta rajastamaha, dhiraha, shobhati. Dhiraha, shobhati. Because he is so, what is he? Nirmamaha. One who has no mindness. Why he doesn't have mindness? What is mind? Whatever that belongs to me. And what does that mean? Body. One who has no ahankar, identity with the body, there is no question of whatever related to the body cannot be mind at all. Or he has to say, no, everything is mine. Either nothing is mine or everything is mine. How? Nothing is mine. No. Nothing is mine because body is not me and therefore anything that belongs to body is not. Everything is mine in what sense? Sarvatva, because the entire Jagat is superimposed on me. That's what Janaka says. Yasya chasti sarvatra, yasya chasti, yasya nasti kinchana, mithilayam, pradiptayam, nane kinchana dayati. Must be knowing. I told you that Ashtavakra Gita started how many years back? That you will able to tell. This is the third session. Okay. So, yasya me nasti sarvatra, yasya me chasti, yasya me nasti kinchana, yasya me chasti sarvatra, mithilayam, praditayam, name kinchana dayati. Of course, because Ashtavakra, they say, so that what he was teaching. He was pitched his tent at the outskirts of Mithila Nagari. And he was teaching, not Ashtavakra Gita teaching, okay. So he was teaching Vedanta. So Janaka was the one who was interested in Vedanta. He came to know that such great Mahatma is there and he came. And one day the discourse was going on. He came, got down from the chariot, didn't dash in there. Came walking, discourse is going on, he didn't go, he stood me, waited or stood there until the discourse was over, then came and prostrated. So Mahatma Ji, can I attend the discourse? Certainly. Said yes. So from next day he was regularly attending. And it was going on. In course of time, others found that unless Janaka comes, Ashtavakra doesn't start the teaching. And Janaka was never in time. Because he is an emperor, he has got administration, so though he wants to be in time, he has to get with it. And until he comes, Ashtavakra doesn't start. So whispering started. Dekha, bada Mahatma hai, kya baat hai? All after the big purse. Because Maharaj, emperor. Of course, Ashtavakra knew what is happening, etc. He kept quiet. After few days, what happened was, Janaka was too late. 1 hour passed? No. 1.5 hours passed? No. 2 hours passed? He has not reached. But Ashtavakra is not starting. All starting. Why did he wait like this? Are we not the students, etc.? So we are wasting our time, etc. and all that. To add fuel to the fire, Ashtavakra said, Janaka has not come so far. Why is he late, etc.? So go there. Is he seen somewhere? Is he coming or not, etc.? So like that, he started correct. So finally, he came. Started. And Ashtavakra is going on. Meanwhile, Ashtavakra had certain powers, supernatural powers. He created such a scene that Mithila Nagar is on fire. Boulders of smoke are coming. This is a outskirt and it's elevated place. They can see very easily the Mithila Nagari. And discourse is going on in full swing, and Janaka is totally absorbed. He is not aware of what is going on around. He is totally absorbed. And the smoke is being seen. Slowly, one by one, from the audience started getting up because they are from there. And they ran to rescue whatever that is. Even the brahmacharis, Kaupina Vanta also. So to save their Kaupina, they ran there. So they ran. But when they went there, they found that there is no fire, nothing, everything is intact. But from here, the appearance appears to be so. And they return. The discourse is going on. And when they return, Janaka, Ashtavakra told, hey Janaka, what are you doing? See, Mithila is what? On fire. He opened. He was not aware. He saw, yes. So he could see the... Then he just said, Yasya me chasti sarvatra, yasya me nasti kinchana, mithilayam pradiptayam name kinchana dahyati. Yasya me chasti sarvatra. Why Mithila only belongs to me? Everything belongs to me. Which me? Brahma, on whom entire Jagat is, Srishti is superimposed. Everything belongs to me. Or otherwise, nothing belongs to me. Therefore, nothing belongs to me. If Mithila is on fire, what am I going to lose out of it? Others understood what Janaka is. Janaka is. So like this, here is the one, he says, Nirmamaha. Either everything is mine or nothing is mine. Here we have to take, because Ahankara, Dehatadaatma is not there. Whatever that belongs to Deha is not mine, that Nirmamatva. Nirmamaha. Because he is Nirmamaha, Ataha, therefore, Samaloshtaashma Kanchana. He is the one for whom Loshta and Ashma and Kanchana. Loshta, a clod of earth, a lump of clay. Ashma, stone. Kanchana, gold. All these are what? Sama means he has no distinction between them. He has neither aversion for anything nor hankering for anything. He has nothing to get from these or lose from these. Kanchana. Again, he is the one? Subhinna Hridaya Granthihi. The one whose Hridaya Granthi, avidya, kama, karma. So that avidya, kama, karma is totally destroyed. That is, Hridaya Granthi is ahankara also. So Hridaya Granthi also ahankara. So one whose ahankara is totally destroyed in the wake of knowledge of oneself. Vinirdhuta rajas tamasaha, tamaha. The one from whose disposition, antakarna, raja and tama is totally gone. Vinirdhuta rajas tamasaha. So such a person, dhiraha, jivan muktaha, shobhate, really excels, is the one who outshines all the others. Sarvatranavadhanasya na kinchidvasana hridi muktatmano vitruptasya tulana kena jayate. Add yasya hridi. Before hridi add yasya hridi. Kinchit vasana na add asti. Yasya hridi kinchit vasana na asti. Further add tasya sarvatranavadhanasya. Sarvatranavadhanasya muktatma sarvatranavadhanasya vitruttasya muktatmanaha kena tulana jayate. Vitruttasya kena tulana jayate. So, with whom can such a person be compared? Means no comparison available for this person except another Jivan Mukta only. Who is this? Yasya hridi kinchid vasana na asti. The one in whose hridaya is what hridaya? Antakarna. The one in whose antakarna kinchid vasana nasti. Not even a single desire is there. What can be the last straw of desire? Moksha. Last desire has to be what? Moksha. When that is accomplished, what is the desire? No. The moksha is accomplished, but dharma, artha, kama are there. Is it possible? No, just not possible. So therefore there is no desire. So nothing. Maybe loka sangraha vasana may be there. Desire. Loka sangraha is not desire, it is prarabdha. Because of prarabdha he gets goaded by that. So kinchid vasana. And also suppose loka sangraha is that it cannot be desired. Why? When we say desire, we mean those things by fulfilling which, accomplish which, the person hopes to gain something for oneself, either happiness or freedom from sorrow. Loka sangraha cannot be fitted in that category. So therefore, na yasya hridi kinchid vasana nasti, no desire whatsoever. Tasya, for that person who is sarvatra anavadhanasya. Sarvatra anavadhanasya. Sarvatra is sarveshu vishayeshu. In all sense objects means with respect to all the sense object, or in all the sense object. Anavadhanasya. Anavadhana. Avadhana is ekagrata. Anavadhana is ekagrata rahitya, means one who is not attentively preoccupied in anything, or one who is not intent on any vishaya. No agraha for any vishaya whatsoever. because he has nothing to get nor anything to lose. So therefore, he is not preoccupied with respect to any Vishaya whatsoever. Asarvatra anavadhanasya. As a result, and how is it possible? Because of Atma Jnana only. So, and this for this, who is this person? Muktat vitruptasya. Vitruptasya visheshataha truptasya. Who is a trupta person? One who has got contentment. When that contentment comes? Because some desires are fulfilled. But that contentment may not last long. Why? Lobha, greed may come. I want more, etc. So, that means generally the trupti with respect to Vishayas is something which is relative, coming and going. But this Visheshataha truptasya. Why Visheshataha? This contentment is the highest contentment. Afterward there cannot be any desire whatsoever. Vitruptasya. How so? Because Muktatmanaha. He is the one who is Muktaha, means one who knows what Swarupa is. Kartrutva, Bhoktrutva, these adhyasa, false attribution are not there in whom? Muktatmanaha, of such person. Kena tulana jayate. With whom can he be compared except another Jivan Mukta? So, other than Jivan Mukta, you cannot give any comparison whatsoever for this Jivan Mukta. How is it so that there is no tulana, no comparison for this person is explained further. Janan api na janati, pashyan api na pashyati. Bruvan api na cha brute, konyo nirvasana dhrute. Nirvasanat add jnaninaha rute. Nirvasanat add jnaninaha rute. Anyaha kaha jananapi na janati. Pashyannapi na pashyati. Bruvannapi na cha brute. This except for this person who is a jnani, who is nirvasana. That is jnani, and as a result of which, from whose bosom all vasanas are dropped. Vasanas here desires. So, nirvasana jnanina rite. Rite means vina. Means without, means except this jnani means a Jivan Mukta who has no desires whatsoever. He says, Anyaha kaha. Who else can be like this? Like what? Jananapi na janati. Though knowing doesn't know. Let us see just literal meaning first. Pashyannapi na pashyati. Though seeing doesn't see. Bruvannapi na cha brute. Though speaking doesn't speak. This statement you should tell to the people in the market. You know what is it? They will sympathize. Pata nahi hai kya, what are these people in their senses or what? What nonsense they are talking. What nonsense these people are talking. See, even a child will tell you. What is that? They are contradicting themselves. So therefore, so that these people are really the case is fit for, you know what it is. So, like this, that's why Ashtavakra Gita is not meant for all. This, because any other person, Janan api na janati. What is it? Janan api na janati? Inherent contradiction is there. Lokadrishtya janan api. From the standpoint of the world, the person knows, yet he doesn't know. To know what is required. Antakarana. Antakarana. But he is the one who is free from Antakarana, where the question of knowing something. Prarabdha Vashad, yes, something he may be knowing, but from his Swarupa standpoint, there is no knowing at all. Pashyannapi na pashyati. By eyes one may see, but as being akarta, he knows I don't see. Bruvannapi cha na brute. Because of organ of speech, he may speak, but he knows meat. Chit Sarupa Atma, Brahma doesn't speak. So, that means such a person, who else can be than the Jivan Mukta? Only Jivan Mukta can be the one, other than him, no comparison whatsoever possible. भिक्षुर्वा भूपतिर्वापि यो निष्कामः स शोभते। भावेषु गलिता यस्य शोभना शोभना मतिः। यस्य भावेषु शोभना शोभना मति गलिता अतः एव यः निष्कामः सः भिक्षुर्वा भूपतिर्वापि शोभते। सः भिक्षुर्वा भूपतिर्वापि शोभते। You can add eva. यस्य भावेषु शोभना शोभना मतिः गलिता। The one in who this mati, this concept, this notion of shobhana, ashobhana. Shobhana, good, superior, means with respect to the exalted things, the notion or concept of being good. With respect to inferior things, the notion of being, that means not good or that is bad, etc. So this notion of good and bad, superior and inferior, with respect to what? Bhaveshu. Bhaveshu is Vishayeshu, with respect to sense object. Bhaveshu means with respect to all the sense objects, the one in whom this notion or the concept of good, bad, such things, galita, is totally dropped. And because such concept is dropped, why such concept is dropped? From his vision, Brahma is nothing other than that. So therefore there is no question. Another thing, what are the norm of judging this is good or bad? Utility or harm. Utility or harm one can come because of them. Both are not there for whom, so therefore there is no such notion at all. One from whom such concept is totally dropped. And as a result of it, for that very reason, yaha nishkamaha. Because of this, one who is totally free from desire. Saha, that person, may it be bhikshu huva. Maybe a bhikshu like whom? Ashtavakra. Or bhupatirva, a king like Janaka. He says shobhate. This here means he really excels others. So his status in this world doesn't count at all. So because what is the real status is Swarupa. So that means the most exalted. So he is the one who really excels others. Kva swachandyam kva sankocha kva va tattva vinishchayaha. Nirvyajarjava bhutasya charitarthasya yoginah. Nirvyajarjava bhutasya charitarthasya yoginah kva swachandyam kva sankochaha kva va tattva vinishchayah. Where are all these for this Jivan Mukta Jnana Nishta? Who is this Jivan Mukta? Nirvyajarjava bhutasya. One who has become like this. What has he become? Nirvyajarjava bhutasya means the one who is the embodiment of guileless sincerity or simplicity or humility. The one who is the very embodiment of guileless sincerity. Arjava is straightforwardness, absence of hypocrisy. Anarjava is hypocrisy. What is hypocrisy? Manasya anyat karmanyanyat manasya vachasya karmanyanyat duratmana. Manasekam vachasekam karmanyekam mahatmana. Something in the mind, different thing in speech, in action, don't ask at all. There is no alignment in these three. Mahatmana, what he thinks, so he speaks, accordingly acts. So here that's what Arjava. Anarjava is crookedness, hypocrisy, etc. So here, the Arjava bhutasya, one who is, that is straightforward means, one is so simple, so, and that also, nirvyaja, no showmanship, so guileless. So guileless, nirvyaja bhutasya, and one who has accomplished this. Charitarthasya, charitam artham yena saha. Charitam is praptam, gain, attain. What? Artham. The artha here is moksha. The thing to be gained, moksha. The one who has gained moksha, for such yogi, yoginaha, for such jnanishta, jivan mukta, the questions are asked, kva swachandyam, where is the question of his being swachandaha? This swachanda is licentious person. How can such a person be licentious? Because he has nothing to get from the world. Kva sankochaha, literally sankocha is contraction. Means here, where is the fear of transmigration for this person? Janma marana chakkar, where is it? No fear on account of that. Kvava tattva vinishchayaha. Where is that question of ascertaining the Swarupa Tattva? Why? He knows what his Swarupa is. Atma Vishranti Truptena Nirashena Gatartina. Antaryadalubhuyeta tatkatham kasya kathyate. Atma Vishranti Truptena Nirashena Gatartina Yad Antaha Anubhuyeta. Sandhi breaking. Antaha Yad Anubhuyeta. There Yad Antaha Anubhuyeta. Tat Katham तत् कथम कथ्यते, कस्य कथ्यते, अगेन कथ्यते, तत् कथम कथ्यते, कस्य कथ्यते. Whatever that is experienced by this Jivan Mukta, so how can it be described? To whom can it be described? That's what he means. Who is the Jivan Mukta? Atma Vishranti Truptena. One who is Trupta, contented. What Trupta? Earlier what word was there? Sutruptaha. The one who is Sutrupta. Somewhere it was there. Vitrupta. Vitrupta. Visheshena Truptaha. So 89. Vitruptasya tulana kena jayate. So here he is the one. Atma Vishranti Truptena. One is content on account of Vishranti. Vishranti here is Sthiti, abidance, not rest or anything. Sthiti, abidance. So one who is content on account of total abidance in one Swarupa, Atma Swarupa, Shanta Swarupa, Paramanda Swarupa. So, and because of which, therefore, Nirashena, the one who has become desireless. And because he is desireless, therefore he one who has become Gatartina, the one in whom, from whom Arti are gone. What is Arti? Dukkha. Gatartina is Gata Dukkhena, the one from whom sorrows have gone. Gatartina, Gata Dukkhena is it. Yad Antaha Anubhuyeta. Whatever that is Antaha means Antakarane, inside means Antakarana. Whatever that is experienced by such person in Antakarana, tad that one, Katham Kathyate, how can it be described? Why? It is indescribable. Kasya Kathyate, to whom can it be described? Because if described, suppose, to whatsoever extent it described, like what, who has done? Ashtavakra has done so. Who will understand that? Who will understand? Also, Tasya Ashcharya Charya, only Jivan Mukta only can understand, no one else can understand. So means he is beyond description. So, and no one can understand him, only a person of his stature only can understand. Suptopi na sushuptau cha swapnepi shayito na cha. Jagarepi na jagarti dhirastruptah pade pade. Dhiraha Sushuptau api na suptaha. Sushuptau api nacha, not after take cha, nacha trisuptaha. Swapnepi shayitaha nacha. Jagarepi na jagarti. Pade pade triptaha. This dhiraha, Jivan Mukta, Sushuptau, while in sleep, Suptaha api, though asleep, na Suptaha. What is this? This Jivan Mukta, while asleep, though he is asleep, he is not asleep. This is what it is. You can say, I told you, no, these fellows are all gone cases. So say, what nonsense they are talking, you say. So, Let us see. Afterwards, why he will say afterwards. So, sushupta means in sleep. So, na sushupta means though he is asleep, in sleep or while asleep, suptahana, he is not asleep. Swapnepi shayitaha cha. Even during the dream, shayitaha cha. He is not the one who is lying down. Shayita means lying down means sleep. Because without sleep, dream is not possible. So therefore, he is not. We have to say, even in dream, he is not dreaming. We have to say, Shayitanacha means he is not dreaming. Jagarepi na jagarti. Even in the while awake, he is not awake. What does this mean? Sleep, dream and waking are the avasthas for dhihi antakarna, not for Atma Swarupa, Brahma Swarupa. These are the three states for whom? Antakarna. So, antakarna is not functioning. Sleep. Antakarna is half functioning without the cognition of the body. Dream. Antakarna is fully functioning with the help of the body. Jagarita. In all these, who is there? Antakarna, buddhi is there. To Atma Swarupa standpoint, neither waking, nor dream, nor sleep. So that way, otherwise one cannot understand what is meant by this. So, and because of this, so, pade pade truptaha. This person, pade means every step in the sense, kshane kshane, every moment he is truptaha, he is content, And that trupti is because of Swarupa, not dependent on the prapancha. Nyasachintopi nischinta sendriyopi nirindriyaha Subuddhirapi nirbuddhi sahankaro nahankrutihi. Yaha sachintopi nischintaha sendriyopi nirindrayaha subuddhirapi nirbuddhi sahankaropi api, you add there, sahankaraha add api, anahankriti. Nyaha, jivan mukta, jnana nishta, brahma nishta. Sachintaha api. So though at times, as prarabdha vashat, appear as sachintaha, means chintadi sahitaha. Chinta, don't take here what? Worries at all? No. Thinking. Though thinking. He may be thinking at times. So, sachintaha api nischintaha. He is free from thinking. Sendriyaha api nirindriyaha. Though he has got body is intact, all indriyas are in trim condition, yet he is free from indriya. Subuddhirapi nirbuddhi. Though he is the one who has got subuddhi. Subuddhi is Shastra Sammata Buddhi. Means the understanding in accordance with Shastra. Or Subuddhi can be taken as Brahma Vidya, Atma Vidya also can be taken as Subuddhi. Yet he is what? Nirbuddhi. Free, he is without that knowledge. Sahankaraha api anahankritihi. Sahankaraha. Acha. Even though he has got ahankara, he is anahankriti. And what is the distinction between this person and us? Swamiji, don't say us. We have already reached Ashtavakra state. How can you say that? So, okay, then I am very happy. Okay. So, therefore, sahankara, here ahankara has to be taken, not the ahankara of a ajnani, badhita ahankara. Bhaja negated ahankar in the sense, see, this jnanishta, prarabdha vashat, he is interacting in the world. Suppose some may say, Maharaj ji, please आइए. So, Maharaj ji, आपकी भिक्षा हो गई. What will he say? One blinking him. Please come, So he said, I will come. No, I can't come. What does he refer as I? Brahma? Body, is it not? Brahma neither can come nor can go. I think, I don't know, I told you. Many years back, during May, I got a letter from one of the person, one of the Guru Bandhus only. And he was not very much acquainted, means I was not knowing him well as such, in the sense not very close to me as such. I am saying not close means, if he were close, I would have known his handwriting. So letter came, I can't make out whose handwriting it was. If it was close, I could have made whose handwriting. And he wanted some train ticket. That also within 3-4 days. Think of it. May. Month of May. Train ticket to go somewhere, Bangalore or something like that. At least to make an attempt, he has not written his name. Nor has he signed with his name. What he has signed is Om he has put. Now I said, from where it has come, I don't know. Who has this thing and what to do now? First to take some, at least some bus or something away, some ticket can be arranged. What to do? Finally I consoled myself. The letter has come from whom? O means Nirguna Brahma. Nirguna Brahma is Paripurna. Neither traveling, neither coming nor going. I can't go. Shanti. Because Nirguna Brahma is Nirupadi. For only what? Traveling is meant for whom? Upadi, body. So there is no traveling at all. I said also. After 2-3 days, Puji Swamiji was passing by. I asked because I got a clue. It has come from a place where Swamiji also was there. I said, Swamiji, who is this person? I said, don't bother about it. He had changed his plans. I said, Shanti. So therefore, now the question is, so here is, that is, Sendriya api, that means, so asahankara api anahankriti. So ahankara is with respect to antakarna, but in this case you can't say antakarna ahankara is there, because he can't be jnani if ahankara is there. But so for coming, going, if say Bhiksha ho gayi, what he'll say? Brahma has no hunger at all. Brahma को पेट ही नहीं है, पेट नहीं तो भूख किधर से आ गई? Will he say so? So he can't say Bhajita Anuvritya. He has to say, he has to refer the body as I. So that is what is called as Bhajita Ahankara. It appears like Ahankara, like a burnt rope. A burnt rope appears as rope, but it can't bind, it can't tie up, is it not? Roasted seed, Mungfali, you can pass time, but it will not germinate. So it appears like this. Usefulness is there, others may derive benefit if he teaches. He may not teach also. Such a person need not teach. Even if he exists, that itself is blessing to humanity. Even his presence is blessing to humanity. Not, he may be somewhere in remote corner in the caves, etc., but it's a blessing to humanity. So such a thing being there. He may be useful to others like the peanuts, etc., roasted, they will not germinate, but they can appease your hunger. So like this, sahankaro api anahankriti. This can be clear from 13th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Sarvendriya guna bhasam sarvendriya vivarjitam. Because he has got antakarna, so chinta, thinking may appear to be there. Indriyas he has got buddhi, all that means, and antakarna is ahankara, but sarvendriya vivarjita, free from all antakarna and indriyas, etc. So only such person can know the status of this such a Jivan Mukta. Na sukhi na chava dukhi na virakto na sangavan. Na mumokshur na vamukto na kinchin na kinchana. न सुखी न चवा दुखी न विरक्तः न संगवा न मुमुक्षुः न वा मुक्तः न किंचित न च किंचन. न सुखी न च वा दुखी. From the world standpoint, from the people's standpoint, he may appear to be happy or he may appear to be dukhi. In reality, vastutaha, neither happy nor sorrowful. Na sukhi, na chava dukhi, na viraktaha, na sangava. So why so? Because sukha dukkha belong to whom? Antakarna. Because antakarna is falsely attributed, he is free from antakarna. Where is sukha dukkha for him to become sukhi and dukhi? So who is sukhi dukhi? One who has sukha is sukhi, one who has dukkha is dukhi. Sukham asya asti iti sukhin, dukkham asya asti iti dukkhin. So one who is free from that antakarna is not there, he is neither sukhi nor dukhi. Na viraktaha na sangava. He is the one who is na viraktaha. So, virakti with respect to vishayas. So to have, he has no dvesha for vishaya at all. Why should he hate vishayas? Because everything is manifestation of one and the same Brahma Swarupa. Neither has got any hankering for them. So, that is, he has no vairagya because he has no raga. That doesn't mean he has got sangha. Nacha sangava, because there is no raga, there is no attachment, there is no value for the sense object. Neither he is the one who has got dispassion nor has got the passion. Na mumukshuhu nava muktaha. He is neither a mumukshu nor a muktaha. Why he is not a mumukshu? Brahmajnana is there. Then he must be a muktaha. And how is he look? Are you not contradicting? He has got Brahmajnana, therefore he is not a mumukshu. And at the same time, when you are negating that he is na muktaha, because who can be muktaha? One who was baddha earlier can be muktaha. He was never baddha. Where is the question of muktaha? And why did you say muktaha? Because you said that he was baddha, therefore I have to say what? He is muktaha. So therefore, na muktaha, na kinchit, na cha kinchana. Na kinchit. He is not something. Means he is not something that is subject to changing, that we have to take. He is not something which is something vikari. Again, nacha kinchana. He is not anything, means anything that has got attributes. Neither, that means he is something which is vikari, nor he is something which is savishesha. He is not there, means he is free from vikara and vishesha. Vikshepepi na vikshipta samadhau na samadhiman. Jadepi na jado dhanya pandityopi na panditaha. Pandityepi na panditaha, not pandityo, pandityepi. Dhanyaha vikshepe api na vikshiptaha. Samadhau na samadhiman. Jadepi na jadaha. Pandityepi na panditaha. Dhanyaha, jnannishtha, विक्षेपे अपि न विक्षिप्त. In and through vikshepa, he may appear to be disturbed, agitated, or he may appear to be busy in doing many things. Yet he is what? Na vikshiptaha. Why? Because swaprakashatma anubhava. So he has got always the direct cognition of Atma Swarupa, which is self-evident knowledge principle. So therefore, vikshepa may be there. For whom? Antakarna. He is not vikshipta. Samadhau na samadhima. His mind, antakarna, may be absorbed in the Swarupa and he may be having samadhi, yet he is not the one who has got samadhi. What does it mean? Vikshepa and samadhi both belong to antakarna, not to Atma Swarupa. That's why Brihadaranyaka ne kaha, dhyayati iva, lelayati iva. So as though contemplates. Why? As though agitated. So the antakarna is agitated, it appears as though agitated. So therefore what? He is specifying as though contemplating. Samadhau na samadhima, because both samadhi and this belong to whom? The antakarna only. Jadepi na jadaha. So means there both belong to antakarna. He has no adhyasa, that is kartrutva adhyasa etc. is not there. Not that I worked up and got the samadhi, such a kartrutva adhyasa is not there. Again, Jadepi, from the world standpoint, he may appear to be Jada, because that others saw him yawning. Then what happened? This fellow has become now dull. He is in state of antakarna. Na Jadaha. Panditepi na panditaha. He has got प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तु